Assalamu alaikum viewers. Before starting the topic, I would like to ask you to please subscribe our channel for more videos in future. Thank you. The topic is project and development life cycles. So let's start. Project and development life cycles. A project life cycle is the series of phases that a project passes through from its start to its completion. The phases may be sequential, iterative, and overlapping. All projects can be mapped to the generic life cycle. The diagram is given. You can relate it to the description. The overall diagram is the project life cycle. Starting the project, organizing and preparing, carrying out the work, ending the project, and in the middle, it's given the initiating processing, planning processes, executing processes, monitoring and controlling processes, and closing processes. These are the process groups. And the 10 knowledge areas which will be study later on is in the middle one. Project and development life cycles. Development life cycles can be predictive, iterative, incremental, adaptive, or hybrid model. In a predictive life cycle, the project scope, time, and cost are determined in the early phases of the life cycle. Any changes to the scope are carefully managed. Predictive life cycles may also be referred to as waterfall life cycles. In an iterative life cycle, the project scope is generally determined early in the project life cycle, but time and cost estimates are routinely modified as the project team's understanding increases. Iterations develop the product through a series of repeated cycles. In an incremental life cycle, the deliverable is produced through a series of iterations and successively add functionality within a predetermined time frame. The deliverable contains the necessary and sufficient capability to be considered complete only after the final iteration. Adaptive life cycle are agile, iterative or incremental. The detailed scope is defined and approved before the start of an iteration. Adaptive life cycles are also referred to as agile or change driven life cycles. A hybrid life cycle is a combination of a predictive and an adaptive life cycle. Those elements of the project that are well known or have fixed requirements follow a predictive development life cycle, and those elements that are still evolving follow an adaptive development life cycle. It is up to the project management team to determine the best life cycle for each project. The project life cycle needs to be flexible enough to deal with the variety of factors included in the project. Life cycle flexibility may be accomplished by identifying the process or processes need to be performed in each phase, performing the process or process identified in the appropriate phase, adjusting the various attributes of a phase, for example, name, duration, exit criteria, and entrance criteria. Project life cycles are independent of product life cycles, which may be produced by a project. A product life cycle uh, is the series of phases that are represent the evolution of a product from concept through delivery, growth, maturity, and to retirement. What is project phase? A project phase is a collection of logically related project activities that culminates in the completion of one or more deliverables. The phases in life cycle can be described by a variety of attributes. Attributes may be measurable and unique to a specific phase. Attributes may include, but are not limited to, name, number, duration, for example, 1 week, 1 month, 1 quarter, resource requirement, for example, people, building, equipment, entrance criteria for a project to move to into that phase, and exit criteria for project to complete a phase. What is a phase gate? A phase gate is held at the end of a phase. The project's performance and progress are compared to project and business documents, including but not limited to project business case, project charter, project management plan, and benefits management plan. Depending on the organization, industry, or type of work, phase gates may be referred to by other terms such as phase review, stage gate, kill point, phase entrance, and phase exit. Organizations may use these reviews to examine other pertinent items which are beyond the scope of this guide, such as product related documents or models. A decision is made as a result of this comparison to continue the next phase, continue to the next phase with modification in the project, remain in the phase, or repeat the phase or element of it. Thank you very much.